Hello beautiful, my name is Mide. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. Here I talk about locks, my loc journey, beauty and self-development, and I'm a Nigerian based YouTuber living in Lagos. If you're returning, welcome back to my channel. I appreciate that. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about interlocking. I'm going to be elaborating on what interlocking means and how it is being used. So let's get straight into it. Interlocking is a loc maintenance technique that involves the pulling of your locks through the roots of your hair in different directions. And so the new hair roots will be incorporated into the locks, which will then mature as time goes on and lock up. Okay, there are three methods that are used in interlocking, and then another thing is interlocking technique is usually used to start your loc if it is sister loc, but Microlocs can use different methods to start the loc. It is usually common for you to see Microlocs being maintained with interlocking technique, and so the three methods that is used for interlocking are the 2-point rotation, 3-point rotation, and 4-point rotation. Okay, now 2-point rotation is the rotation that is made from, like, let's use this north, south, east, west pole to explain it. Okay, using this north, south, east, west pole, I'm going to use this to explain it. Facing you this way, this side, like the right to the left, this is my east pole and this is my west pole. So if you're going to be doing 2-point rotation, then you're going to be moving from the east to the west and then from the north to the south. Okay, that is how you do the 2-point rotation: east to west, north to south, east to west, north to south. You do that repeatedly to interlock the root of your hair. Now what you want to know about 2-point rotation is that 2-point rotation usually appears flat, almost like braided hair. Okay, but of course it is still okay, it's still strong, and a lot of people find it convenient to do 2-point rotation, especially if you are maintaining your Microloc yourself. 2-point rotation is not that dense, and therefore it gives room, like an allowance for your loc to swell after some time and appear puffy. It swells a bit after a while. Now for 3-point rotation, 3-point rotation is the rotation that starts from the east to the west, from the north, like this way, from the north to the south. Then you go again from the east to the west, and then from the south to the north. I'm going to repeat myself: from the east to the west, from the north to the south, and then from the east again to the west, then from the south to the north. That is 3-point rotation. 3-point rotation, however, is stronger than 2-point rotation, and it appears more dense than 2-point rotation. Okay, and it also appears neater. So for 4-point rotation, the rotation starts from the east to the west, from the north to the south, from the west to the east, right, and then from the south to the north. I'm going to start again: from the east to the west, from the north to the south, from the west to the east, then from the south to the north, over and over like that. You repeat it like that: east to west, north to south, west to east, south to north, continuously like that till there's no more roots of hair to interlock, or there's no more space for you to insert the tools, whichever tools that you are using to do the interlocking. Okay, so for 4-point rotation. 4-point rotation seems to be the most popular rotation that is used for interlocking of the hair, especially for those that do the sister lock. Okay, compared to 3-point rotation and 2-point rotation, 4-point rotation is the neatest, the most uniform lock. It is more dense and the least likely to come loose, like to unravel, compared to the 3-point and the 2-point rotation. But so far, there's something I have observed. If you maintain your lock by yourself, you would have realized that 4-point rotation is not that convenient to maintain, because it's somehow awkward to use that rotation on your own head compared to when you are doing it for someone. Okay, and that is why you find most people doing 2-point and 3-point rotation, because it's more convenient. Okay, but the difference among these three methods of interlocking is that for 2-point rotation, it's appear flat, like I said earlier, but 4-point rotation is more cylindrical and 3-point rotation is somehow in between. Okay, if you're going to be using any of the techniques that is going to be used for your hair, will actually depend on the texture of your hair, and you'll find most of the professional doing testing just for them to know which of the techniques is going to be okay for your hair. Sometimes your hair might even appear as if like a particular rotation is going to be okay for you, but after you must have done your testing, then the exact method that is suitable for your hair texture will be made known. Okay, and so for those of us that do that maintain our lock by ourselves, I for one kind of do like the whole three, but come to think of it, if I want a uniform look of the lock, I will have to stick to a particular one, which is most advisable, okay, to do, because by the time your lock grows out, you want it to appear very neat and very attractive. So I don't know which of the interlock I'm going to stick to, but you know, like I said, I usually find 3-point rotation convenient, but I think I'll just stay in between 3-point rotation, because 4-point rotation is awkward for me to use. Okay, so if you're maintaining your lock yourself and you want your lock to appear, you know, to swell a bit after a while, you know, before it locks up, then you might want to like maybe you stick to your 2-point rotation if you're not experiencing any slippage. If not, you might like want a more dense, tight and neater appearance, then you want to go for the 4-point rotation. However, do whatever is okay for you and convenient for you. That's what I'll say. So thank you for tuning in once again, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.